if we're grading Dameon Pierce, come on, he gets an A+ for his rookie season. Everybody's going to give him that. But what grade do you give Derek Stingley for his 9-game rookie season?
B+, A-. I can't give him an A+ because I didn't like the way that he looked in the coverage that he was being asked to play by Lovie Smith. He doesn't play a lot of press man. I'd be interested to go back and see how much of that he actually played at all. I really can't speak to any specific on that outside of the fact that he didn't play very much of it, and it didn't utilize his skill set that a lot of people liked about him going into the 2022 draft. And I hate it for him because he's constantly compared to Sauce Gardner, who does play man a lot, obviously is on the opposition's best receiver all the time, gets an opportunity to contend more footballs than that of Derek Stingley. So I hate that for him. I think it's an unfair comparison just because the two guys are used so differently. To me, it's another indictment on Lovie Smith and the poor job that he's done, not just as a head coach, but just as a defensive play caller, not playing to your best player's strength. I mean, he came out week one and said, this is our number one corner, and played him as such, but in just crappy, soft zone coverage, and didn't really utilize his full skill set. I think that's just another indictment. You mentioned Dameon Pierce. The first indictment we saw routinely week after week in the first month of the season, Pierce not being on the field for the most highest leverage possessions and plays, and didn't play late in games inside the 6-minute mark of the fourth quarter at all through the first 4 games of the season. Just 2 egregious mistakes. And so I think judging and grading Derek Stingley because of the way that Lovie Smith used him is a little bit skewed. I like the size. I like the athletic ability. I like the speed element. I like the coverage ability that he did show in college and will show next year under a completely different defensive coordinator and head coaching staff.
You're listening to Houston Sports Talk.